Okay, so if you have watched all of the supervisor videos so far, you now know how to verify medications in iCare Manager. Congratulations! You also now know how to correct anything if anything comes over from the pharmacy and it's not correct. The other thing that I want to show you really quickly is if you verified something and it was incorrect. So maybe you went through and you verified a medication and you realize when you get into the EMR, oh, that wasn't posted right. I didn't catch that. The schedule's wrong. It should be an 8 p.m. instead of 8 a.m. Maybe I picked the wrong start time and it really should start, tomorrow, but I picked it to start tonight. Could be a various number of things. Maybe the doctor wasn't available for you to pick to assign the doctor, so now the doctor's blank. But you can verify that order and move forward. So this is just going to show you how to correct things after you have already verified them, just so that you are even more comfortable and you know that there's really not much that you can mess up that we can't fix. There are always ways to go back and fix things, okay? Okay, so all this time for all of your previous videos, you have been under this verify the non-verified orders section of ICM. So now once those orders have been verified, it goes over into the person's medication list and it also goes over into their EMR. So now if you have verified an order and it was incorrect, again, maybe you didn't get the doctor the first time, maybe you're realizing now that you're looking at the EMR that the schedule's wrong, whatever the case may be, you can always change it. So we are going to go to our People tab. I have already brought up Donald Duck, so you're going to bring up whoever it is that you are trying to correct. You're going to go into their eChart, into medication. And here are all the medications that were verified for Donald Duck, okay? And I'm going to find one that doesn't have the doctor on it, just as an example. Here we go. So the lactulose, that came over, we verified that, and it does not have a doctor listed. So you have the provider on all the other ones. This one does not. So as long as it's not a controlled substance that requires a count sheet, it will allow you to verify that medication without the physician listed. We just recommend that you please go back in and add the physician when you can. Okay, so we're actually going to click on this view button, and what's going to come up is very similar to the screen that you use to verify the medication. So you're going to scroll down to the bottom and you're going to click edit, and then all of your options come up here. So if you needed to change any of that, maybe the dosage was wrong when it came over. Let's see, maybe the quantity was wrong. You guys will have access to that as supervisors. Maybe we forgot to put the purpose on, whatever that may be. You have the option to add that all in here. So for this example, you can now add the physicians. So maybe for this person, maybe it's Dr. Magic. So go in here and we'll add him. Maybe, the schedule was wrong. Maybe it's only supposed to be, a few days a week. So you can go ahead and you can uncheck those. And you can say, it's only on Thursdays and Tuesdays. So whatever it is that you need to correct, you're able to do that in here. The only thing that we can't do in here once things are verified is if something did come over as a controlled substance that requires a count sheet. We can't change that in this screen. That is just a security feature, because if it really was a controlled substance, you wouldn't want someone to be able to go in here and say, I don't need to keep a count sheet for that. So that's the reason for that. So if for some reason, we do kind of mess up bringing in a controlled substance, please reach out to me and I can ask to have that order pushed back through from the pharmacy. And then we can just go through the process of verifying that medication again, okay? Again, if the schedule was wrong, you can go ahead and you can change that. In this screen, because you're now in the medications and the medication has already been verified, you will have to specify a start date. I know we didn't really have to worry about start dates and the verification screen because that was getting medications over into our medication list. Now that medications are already here and they're posted on the EMR, if we do change this, we are going to have to select a start date. Okay. So in this case, I'll say maybe it starts today. We're going to go ahead and add the schedule. I picked Tuesday and Thursday, and we're at 1 a.m. Even though that's completely not right. But we'll keep that just as an example. Select it as the start time. Go ahead and click save. Again, I do want to clarify, if you are correcting something, you know, it just came over incorrectly from the pharmacy, we verified it when we shouldn't have, we didn't correct it at the time. Same thing as the screen where we verify medications. If you're making any changes to this from something that came over from the pharmacy, you really need to notify the pharmacy. Best way to do that is through email, because that way you can CC the nursing specialist and then somebody can follow up on it.